Good morning from the Moylan Ice Arena.
He's chatting.
He's got 3 minutes. And taking on the Lincoln Stars. Stars in whites. We are in our dark blues. Lots of hockey this morning. The Squirt AA just played on the rink behind us. And then our Pee Wee A team plays. And then our Bantam A team plays. So we get a lot of hockey on a Sunday morning. It is much colder than it was yesterday and the day before. And I forgot my jeans in Kansas City. Not that I wear them very often, so they're easy to forget, but definitely needed them this morning. So the 20-degree morning in shorts are super fun. Quinn with her 4th game in the net. Put in some work this weekend. Whoa. Is that me? I'll blame you, Sadie. Minute 30 left in the warm-ups here. Figure out who the starting lineup is. As soon as I pulled my camera out, my mics dropped in between the bleachers, and I had to crawl under there to get them, which if you've ever seen the underside of hockey bleachers, pretty disgusting. But hey, I have my mics back. I don't know what stuck to my shoes.
It fell into the abyss?
Oh yeah, as soon as I pulled it out, it dropped straight down. The microphone deal. I had to crawl under there and get it.
Oh, I'll send her down.
Sadie, did you find any money under the bleachers?
Yeah. I wouldn't go under there. It's 3 years worth of popcorn and God knows what else.
Yeah, she used to come back with money all the time. Like, oh, I found a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. She came back with like a $5 bill one time. Look here. All right.
Winding down.
Good. Yeah.
To about 10 seconds left. Little monster in the morning, never hurt anyone. Tough loss yesterday. We'll see if we can rebound and beat a Lincoln team we've already played a few times this year, 4 times. We went 1-1 in Lincoln and 0-2 in Kansas City. Max, Tyler, James, John, Hogan.
All right, so face-off goes won by the Scouts. Puck goes back to John, and he chips it hard down the ice. Scouts trying to get the forecheck going here. Max leading the charge down there. Lincoln trying to clear it, and they do. Lincoln's going to skate this in. Good poke check there by Hoagie. Hoagie's going to try to get a stick on the centering pass there. That's going to get clear. Puck still down there in the crease. Good clear there by John to send it off the boards. Lincoln moving the puck far. That shot's going to hit the net, and that's going to go behind it. Hoagie's going to chase, try to tie it up. Centering pass there. That's going to hit John's stick, and he's just going to bounce out off the boards. Give the Scouts a little breathing room here to get some fresh legs out there. Lincoln goes back, and they're going to bounce it off the walls. Good read there by Ivan to see the puck. Ivan fires his shot, and that's going to hit a stick and bounce back into the corner. Good poke check there by Ivan. Again, following up there by Tyler to get a shot, and then we're going to get a whistle to cover it up. But I need... Face off taken by Ivan. Tyler Beckham tries to get a stick on it there, and Lincoln skates it out, and they're going to skate it up, and good, and they're going to be offsides. Good stick there by Ella to slow down that rush just enough to draw the offsides whistle. And face-off taken by Ivan, and that gets sent down to the Stars, Lincoln's neutral zone, and they're going to push it up. Ivan up to Jackson. Jackson centering pass behind Beckham. Addie's trying to come over, keep it in. She can't quite get there in time, but Lincoln's going to skate this down and up. Good angle there by Addie to keep it against the boards. Ivan coming over, trying to get a stick on it. And then he does, and that causes a little disruption there. Ella comes up with the loose puck, and she's trying to find some space to get a move. Come on, guys, get open. And Ella just fires it up the boards, and Lincoln turns around and sends it right back in. Addie with it now. Addie working it up, trying to get up to Beckham. He can't get a stick on it, but he's going to try to fight it against the boards. Lincoln cycling the puck around. Ella cuts it down there in the middle and sends it back to Lincoln, and Lincoln turns around and fires it back in. Lincoln with the puck at the point, trying to work it up down the near side boards. Addie's tries to get a stick on it. That shot hits Quinn, and that's going to bounce wide. Lincoln's got to regroup. Puck's loose. Ivan's got it with some speed. Ivan makes a move, round one, and he's going to lose the puck down into the corner. Puck still down there in the far side corner, and we're going to get a whistle from the back end for hooking. And looks like Ivan's going to get called for hooking. And the Scouts are going to go on the penalty kill here with just over 9:13 left in the first period. So it sounds like the ref didn't want to move, so he'll make the kids move. Face-off goes back to John. John turns around, tries to fire it out. Lincoln keeps it in. No pressure on him. John steps up, puts some pressure on it. Chips it up to Baylor. Baylor's in a foot race now, and Baylor comes up with it. Lincoln gets the loose puck, and they're going to skate this down. Lincoln's going to try to skate this in the middle. Axel's going to try to push it. Lincoln falls. Axel's going to come up to the loose puck. His pass doesn't go anywhere. Centering pass there by Lincoln, and they work it back out to the point. Lincoln cycling the puck around. Baylor's trying to make a move. Baylor causes the pass to disrupt. John tries to get it out. Puck goes back to the middle of the ice. Axel steps up, bounces the puck off the boards. Hudson's there, tries to push it out. Little back and forth action there. And Axel's just going to turn it around and chip it down, and that's going to go for icing. So about 30 seconds left on the PK here. Scouts get some fresh legs out. Max on the face-off, puck goes to the near side boards. Lincoln chips it back out to the point, and the point man sends it back in. Max comes up with the loose puck, and he's just going to chip this down and Going to get icing again, and we'll do this all over again here. Face off taken by Max, goes into the near side. Hoagie's trying to get a stick on it and keep it on the near side boards, and he's going to come up with the loose puck. Hoagie chips it off the boards to himself, and he's going to end up skating past it. Centering pass there, read by him as Max deflects the pass. Hoagie chips it up to Max. Max is chasing after it.
Back to full strength.
Good penalty kill by the Scouts as we're back to full strength. And we're going to get a whistle for offsides. So face off one, Tyler tried to skate in the middle. John gets a stick on it and gets it up to Max. Max has some room. Max is competing. Max gets a breakaway. And Max shot scores! There we go!
Way to get it started.
All right. So the Scouts go up 1-0. So Max with the goal, John with the assist on that, and that's going to put the Scouts up 1-0 here with just over 7:20 left in the first. So Lincoln with the puck after the face-off. Max has it again. He's going to make a move. Mac, don't make the move at the blue line, buddy. Get it in. Lincoln comes up with the loose puck there. Good back check there by Tyler. Addie sends it off to the near side's wall, and she's going to chase it up. Lincoln gets the loose puck there at center ice. They turn around and fire it in. John's going to be the first one there. John's going to get taken out there in the middle of the ice, and Addie traps it against the board. She chips it up to Tyler. Tyler's going to try to skate this up. Tyler tried to chip it over to Iden. That gets a stick on it. Lincoln's going to skate this in. Their centering pass doesn't quite connect. Addie takes a big hit down there in the corner. Big collisions down here in the against the boards, and puck's going back and forth. Addie's still competing down there.
Hold the other one!
Not sure about that there. Addie took a pretty good shot.
That's a weak call!
Addie took a pretty good shot in the corner and then got a really weak call 30 seconds later here. Not even 30, 10 seconds later. So Scouts on the
So Ivan on the face-off. Puck goes back to the point. Shot there, good stick there by Ella to clear it out. And Scouts are just going to send this down to the other side.
I don't know what Alex's blood pressure is right now, but it's got to be up.
Face off there, taken by Ivan. Puck's out to the point, and then their point man just sends it back down. Ella's back down there against the wall. Ella gets a stick on it, trying to keep it behind the net. Ivan comes down, and he comes up with the loose puck, and Ivan skates it up right into the middle. Come on, dude. And Ella with it. She traps it against the wall. Slap shot there. That's puck's down there in the crease.
Good job, Quinn.
Lincoln still with the puck, and they're going to skate this down and just keep it down deep. Axel tries to trap it against the wall. Axel battling. Ivan comes over, he chips it out to James. James clears it. Lincoln's going to skate this in, and they're going to centering pass there. That's not going to connect. James gets a stick on it to break that pass up to the point man, and he's going to bounce out. About 20 seconds left in the PK. Lincoln's turnaround connects. They skate around Axel. Hard shot there. Great save by Quinn. Hoagie with the, coming up with the puck. And he's going to try to chip this out, and he's going to get it out of the zone. Lincoln's going to chip it back in. Cross ice pass there to Beckham. Beckham's going to try to skate this up the middle, and he's going to get the whistle, and the Scouts are going to be back to full straight. So great PK work there by the Scouts. So after the face-off, Lincoln with it, and puck strapped there and there against the near side boards, and Hoagie's going to chip this high and deep. Scouts are going to try to get the forecheck going. Lincoln's going to skate this down and in, cross ice pass, center shot. That's going to hit a stick and get sent wide. Scouts are going to try to break this out. Shot there, and that's going to hit wide. Good stick by John to break that shot up, and the Scouts are going to try to wrap this around. Jackson takes a big hit down there against the wall. Baylor trying to clear it out. John comes up with the loose puck, and his pass there to Jackson and hits the skates and gets sent down. South's going to try to get some fresh legs out. John chips it up to Ivan. Ivan's got some room down the left side. He's going to lose it there. Lincoln turns it around and sends it back to John. Scouts got to regroup. Scouts cycle the puck. Hoagie trying to get it across the red line to get it deep, and he does. Beckham goes down into the corner, and when Lincoln turns it around and sends it down, John's got the puck. John over to Hoagie. Hoagie doesn't connect with it, but Hoagie follows it up off the boards, and he's just trying to chip it deep. Lincoln's pass there, that's going to go to the near side boards. John chips it out, and we're going to get a whistle for offsides. Sorry, the refs aren't on the blue line, so when they blow the whistle, you don't know. It's a little confusing. You don't know where they're at and what they're calling. So face-off here at center ice. Ivan on the face-off. Looks like he wins the face-off to himself. Ivan fires a shot from the top of the red circle. That's going to miss wide. Lincoln digs it out of the corner, and they're going to break this out. Ella's in a foot race now.
Nice work, Ella.
Stick there by Ella to just tie up the stick and not let the guy get the pass off there to the center. Down comes Ivan. He helps out, and he's going to take the puck, and Ivan's going to take a big hit down there. He's going to lose it trying to skate it up. Centering pass there gets broken up. Hard shot there by Lincoln, and Quinn sees that all the way in, and she's going to gobble that up. So face off there by Max. Lincoln has it. Lincoln working it down the near side boards. Addie down there trying to tie it up. Max comes down and tries to get a stick on it. Lincoln trying to work the centering pass there. Cross ice pass. Looks like McKinnon missing the empty net right there. And Lincoln trying to clear it out. John good stick. He chips it out. Max tries to chip it back to the defenseman and splits him with it, but so Addie has to go back. Scouts are going to have to regroup there. Addie with some speed, and she's going to give it a round two. Addie's got some, takes a big hit down there. Max tries to follow up with it, and Addie's going to just be a step behind it and trying to chip it in, but we're going to be offsides. Face off one by the Scouts. Ella trying to work it up the boards. Lincoln's trying to skate it up. Good stick there by Baylor. Hoagie trying to chip it up to himself, and he's going to get tied up. Puck's loose. Hoagie turns around and gets it over to Baylor. Baylor's pass hits a stick. Shot there, and that's going to rebound off of Quinn. Ella trying to dig it out in the corner. She's going to get tied up. Ella's still grinding down there in the corner. She chips it over to Hoagie. Hoagie tries to work it up the boards. That's going to hit a Lincoln skater and stay down here. Centering pass there is going to hit a stick. Another shot that's going to hit a stick, and Beckham's skates past it there, but Lincoln over pass doesn't connect. Now Baylor's trying to work it down the boards, and he's going to get tied up down there, and he's going to try to wrap this around. Jackson's going to try to get there. He's going to chip it back. Big collision there behind the net, and Lincoln comes up with the loose puck. Lincoln's going to skate this down, and they're going to get it across the blue line and just send it deep. Axel's going to be the first one there. He's going to try to dig it out, and he's going to try to chip it over to, not sure. Lincoln's going to be the first one there for the loose puck. Ivan tries to chip it up. That centering pass there by Lincoln gets caught down by Axel. Axel's pass doesn't get there. Lincoln chipping it back in. Scout's getting sticks on it to send it back behind the net. Come on, guys, break it out. Puck's came loose, and we're going to hit the horn for the end of the first period. We can't panic down there. We got to make breakout passes. Got to keep our head up and hit that open skater. Otherwise, we just chase the puck on defense for 2 minutes like there. Ooh.
Action behind us here. Des Moines taking on Sioux City. I think Sioux City's up 1. Nope, Des Moines up 1.
I was about ready to jump down. I didn't see you coming.
Go back to the bathroom, Lily. Go back to the bathroom. Yeah. I saw you sitting, but I'm like, I can't run. You're gonna have to.
Start of the second period here.
So as we start the second there, puck goes back to John on the faceoff, and John's going to bounce this off the boards to Hudson. Hudson's going to get a forecheck going there. He's going to try to tie the puck up. Near side, puck's back out of the zone. Baylor and Hudson grinding for it. Puck's moving back and forth. Now we're on the other side of the blue line, and then puck's going to chip out. Hudson trying to get a stick on it to tie it up. Good forecheck in there by Hudson there. Baylor coming down to try to get some on there. Axel steps up, and puck's behind the. Now Lincoln's got it, and they're going to try to skate this up. Back check, good back check by Baylor. Axel just chips it up, but that's went straight to a Lincoln player. Long shot there, and that's going to hit Quinn. John's got it behind the net. John's quick pass to Baylor, and that connects. Baylor chips it up to Ari. Ari doesn't get a stick on it, and Lincoln's able to keep it in. Good stick there by John to chip it up to Ari there. Ari's got some room. Ari fires the shot,
Ari, good shot.
That's going to bounce into the Lincoln goalie, and he's going to cover that up for a whistle. Let's go, Scout! Max lined up on the face-off. Puck goes in the face-off circle, and that's going to get sent to the near side boards. Lincoln tries to clear it. Ella tried to get a stick on it, but took too long, and then Lincoln skater collapsed on her and then sent it deep. Puck jumps out. Big collision down there against the boards. No call. Lincoln working the puck around on the far side. The centering pass there, that's going to get cut down in the middle, and Max comes up with the deflection, but he'll lose the puck there, and that's going to get sent back deep. Ella with it. Her pass doesn't get there. Lincoln's shot, and that's going to wrap around the net. And Lincoln's shot, that's going to hit Addie, and Addie is going to connect with Max. Max gets caught from the side. That shot is going to hit Ella's stick and bounce wide. Another centering pass there. Max is there. Max has to move down the far side. Max makes a move, but that's going to hit a stick. Addie's going to try to get there, and she's going to try to chip it up the boards. Tyler there, Max there, trying to spring it free. Puck comes loose, and I think Lincoln's got it, and they turn around and fire it. Ella with it, and her pass to Addie that doesn't get there, and she gets closed on quickly. Long shot there, and that's going to hit a stick, and
Good job, Quinn.
take a weird bounce, but luckily Quinn was right there to see it bounce and get the cover up. Ivan on the face-off. Face-off goes back to the point, and they fire a long shot, and that's going to miss wide. Lincoln centering pass there, and good stick there by Hoagie to break that shot up. Axel comes over, chips it against the boards. Lincoln fires a shot. That's going to deflect and go back to the board. Centering pass there. Doesn't connect. Scouts don't quite get there in time. Puck's dribbling back into the middle. And now back to the near side boards, and the Scouts clear it, but Lincoln's going to quickly re-engage. Their skater splits to B, fans on the shot, and that's going to go behind the net. Centering pass there, puck's down there low, and Hoagie sees it there, and he's got some room down the boards. And Hoagie's going to get it across center ice, and he's going to fire it deep. Beckham's going to try to get a forecheck going to slow it down. Hoagie keeps it in and turns it around. Scouts get some fresh legs out there. Baylor tries to tie up the pass, and Beckham working it down their corner. Baylor tries to get it to Jackson. They don't connect. Lincoln comes up with it. Lincoln gets around Axel. They fire a shot, and that's going to miss wide. Lincoln with the puck, and they're going to send it back in deep. Axel with it, he loses an edge, but fires it back around the boards. Baylor has it, and his pass gets deflected and sent into the air. Scouts are able to clear it. Lincoln's got to regroup. Lincoln skates it down in one, makes a move around one, backhand there, and that's going to miss wide. Scouts just turn around and fire it down, and that's going to go for icing here. It looks like we're starting to get into panic mode down there on the defensive zone and just trying to fire it out. You're on red.
Got to get it out with purpose.
Yeah.
They're slapping.
We're just firing it down, and icing calls aren't helping us break it out, and the no-look passes are not helping either. Face-off won by Lincoln to the far side board. That centering pass gets cut down. Shot there, rebound, puck still down there low. Another shot there, that hits Quinn. Two great saves by Quinn.
Gotta get it out,
another shot there, and that's going to miss wide, and that's going to wrap around Lincoln. Ari with the puck down there in the corner. Ari's pass up there to Hudson. Hudson's got some room. He's going to get closed on quickly, and Lincoln's going to re-engage. Shot there, another shot there. That rebound's going to get cleaned up. So that'll tie the score 1-1. Gotta get back. Gotta get back on defense. Face off by Max. Lincoln trips it up to themselves, and that goes to the far side boards. Ella with the puck, and she fires it, and that's going straight to the Lincoln player, and he's going to skate it in, and that's going to be offsides. Face-off won by Lincoln, and Lincoln chips it down, and that's going to enter the zone, and they're going to chip right back out. They got to regroup. Their pass there gets cut down in the middle. Ella with it, and she chips it over to James. James fires the cross ice to Tyler. That doesn't connect. Max with it. Max trying to get it across the blue line. Delayed penalties. Centering pass there, and Scouts are going to go on the power play here with 6:38 left in the first. Yeah.
Hey, let's do something, Scouts!
So face-off goes to the boards. Tyler's pass, that's going to hit his stick, and then Lincoln's going to chip this out. John's going to retreat. He's got the puck. John goes back to Tyler. Tyler makes a move around one. Max is there. And nobody wants the puck, so Lincoln's just going to turn it around and fire it back down, and that's going to go for icing.
Spread out and go to work!
We do tend to get bunched up.
Yeah, I mean, all three forwards were 5 feet from each other right there. And who wants the puck? Max on the face-off, back to Axel. Axel fires a shot. Oh, and that misses just wide. James works it back to John. John fires another shot. That's going to hit his skate. Max with it. Oh! Thought we had one there. Puck bounces back to Max. Max at the blue line. Max shot, and that's going to miss wide.
Max getting
Tyler
some good looks.
chips it back to Axel. Axel gets some pressure. He fires it back down. Lincoln comes up with it, and they're going to wrap the puck around. John's able to keep it. John fires a shot. That's going to hit a skater and bounce. And then Lincoln's just going to get it across center ice, and they're going to fire it down. John's got, cycles it over to Axel. Axel's got some room. Axel chips it up to Max. Max tries to enter the zone. John steps up behind him, and Lincoln just turns around and fires it. And that's going to go for icing.
15 seconds left on the penalty kill for Stars. We just can't seem to capitalize on the mismatch here.
Yeah.
Let's go, 12, let's wake up!
Ivan on the face-off. Puck gets sent down deep. Lincoln comes up with the loose puck. Beckham tries to get a stick on it, and Addy with it. Ivan with it after the blue line, and he's going to lose it as it enters the zone. Lincoln stretches the defense there. Ella and Addy quickly close. Ella's pass there gets cut down by Lincoln. Lincoln centering pass there gets read again and picked off. Ella with the puck in the net. She's going to grab it and take it behind the net. And Ella's pass there goes right to the Lincoln, and Lincoln turns it around and sends it back in. And we're going to get a call for.
They get Ella.
So Ella is going to get called for a hooking there.
And we'll be back on the PK here.
Back on the penalty kill here with 4.5 minutes left in the second. Face-off won by Lincoln. Lincoln fires a shot. That hits his skater and cuts in another shot there. Lincoln with the puck. They wrap it around back to their point. Nope. Shot there. That hits John and is going to get sent back. Hoagie with it, and he's trying to bounce it off the boards to Baylor. Baylor tries to chip it out, and he's following it up. Pucks get sent back in. Hoagie steps up, trying to bounce it off the board, and Scout's trying to clear it. And they do. Lincoln's got to regroup. Lincoln regroups. Good stick there by John to break that play up. Baylor tries to just clear it. And Lincoln's able to hold the line there. Centering pass there finds John's stick, and John just soft chips it out. 40 seconds left in the PK. Lincoln moving the puck. Ari trying to get a stick on it, and Scouts are going to, or Lincoln's going to be offsides.
Go get it!
We got a 5-man defensive rotation. Dylan injured his wrist yesterday, so he has to set up. Hopefully he'll be back next
Face
week.
off there by Max, goes back to Lincoln. Lincoln enters the zone. John gets it, and he just chips it right out up to Hudson, or tries to get it up to Hudson. Doesn't quite connect. Lincoln reverses direction, and Lincoln's going to skate down, fire shot. Good poke check there by John again. Lincoln with the puck back out at the point. They're going to skate this down. Good stick there by Max to break that pass up, but his doesn't get a good stick handle on it. That goes back.
Stick.
John steps up, chips it against the near side boards.
Okay.
And John's pass up to Max, and that's going to go. Scouts kill the penalty, and we're going to be offsides again. Come on, wake up! Good grief. Face-off goes back to Lincoln as they chip it back and forth, and Lincoln's got the puck, and they're going to enter the zone. Lincoln fires a shot that's going to hit Quinn. Addy trying to wrap it around to Max. Max trying to skate this up and out, and he's going to take a big stick there, and that's going to dribble down. Hudson's in a foot race, and
Yeah.
Lincoln's going to get called for the trip on Max, and so Scouts are going to go back on the power play here.
Let's go!
That's Axel.
Pressure it!
Max on the face-off. Face-off goes down into the corner. James tried to get there. Lincoln reverses direction, and they fire it, or try to wrap it around. Max trying to come up with it. Chips it over to Addy. Addy fires a shot that hits a Lincoln skater. Puck's loose. Dribbling down into the crease. Lincoln just able to knock it away behind the net. Good step up there by Axel. Tyler comes up with the puck. Tyler over to James. James fires a shot, and that's going to miss wide. Tyler with the puck. He's going to draw a penalty shot. And so we got some five. Looks like Lincoln's going to draw another penalty here. So we're going to go 5-on-3 here for about a minute. And the camera evidence will prove that. Face-off taken by Max, back to Ella. Ella cycles it over to Axel. Axel skates it up. Axel fires it. Oh! There we go! All right.
I shot it!
Make them pay.
Ooh, that was big. That was big.
So Axel with the goal, Addy and Max with the assist. And so the Scouts don't look like the Canadian national team, and they've capitalized on the 5-on-3 power play.
That one's not going away anytime soon.
Nope. So Scouts on the power play now, still with the 5-on-4.
Charge it!
Lincoln cycling the puck around. Tyler comes back. Tyler's got some room. Tyler's pass goes right to Lincoln, and Lincoln quickly enters the zone. James goes back, he gets it. A little back and forth action there in the neutral zone, and Lincoln just turns around and sends this deep. Addy's pass to Tyler. Tyler sees Max streaking down. Max got some room. Max has some room down.
Get out to the net!
Max cycles it back to Addy. Addy fires a shot. That takes too long now. Lincoln's rush, and he makes the move. Great save.
Yeah,
Quinn.
Quinn!
She covers it up.
Woo!
Scouts
Great
avoid a big
save.
one there. We got to see the pressure at the point, and
Oh, thanks.
you can't take big shots when pressured. We got to get it off our stick.
Shout out to Ryan Heinlein. for
Face
telling
off
me the score.
goes down into the crease, and that's going to dribble back out. Lincoln fires a shot, and that's going to hit Quinn, and she's going to cover it up. So 56 seconds left. Scouts up 2-1. 23 seconds left on the power play. Face off there. Lincoln cycling the puck there at the point. Hard shot there, and that's
Hey,
going to hit a
power
post,
play,
and that's going
kids.
to
Let's get it.
bounce wide. And Scouts trying to get to the puck, and they do. Jackson gets it over to Ivan. Ivan tries to get a shot off. Jackson just pokes it back to Ella.
Out! Out!
Scouts cycling the puck around. That's going to do it for the power play. Hoagie's going to retreat behind the net, and he's going to try to build some speed. And his pass to Jackson doesn't connect, and Lincoln turns it around and just fires it back down into the corner. Hoagie's going to be the first one there. 15 seconds left. Beckham with the puck. Beckham's pass to Ivan doesn't connect, and there's going to be offsides. Face off by Ivan, a little back and forth action. Lincoln gets into the zone, shot. That's going to hit Quinn, and that should do it for the end of the second.
Scouts up 2-1. Now that I got the score corrected. My hands are so cold, I don't know what I'm hitting.
Got some big plays.
Starting to show some signs of life there. That first period had me a little nervous, but the kids seem to have found their rhythm, and most of them are moving their legs. Quinn's made some great saves in the net.
Yep, Quinn's made some brilliant saves, but we gotta, when we stop forechecking and backchecking, and we leave our defense and our goalie on the island, that's when it gets dicey. And so we gotta limit those opportunities. Everybody's got to play defense. So face off by Baylor. Hudson gets it, and he's going to fire it down deep, and he's going to chase after it, get the forecheck going. Hudson trying to tie up this the pass. Baylor tries to get a stick on it. Hudson still being a menace down there. Shot there by Hudson. Rebound, puck's loose. Another shot. Two shots, and that's going to hit the goalie and get sent back out. Baylor with the puck, and Lincoln's going to clear it. John cycles it over to Axel. Axel's got some room down the far side, and he's going to skate down. Axel's going to reverse direction. He's going to pass it up to Johns. Johns fires a shot. That's going to hit a stick, and that's going to deflect wide. Big hit down there in the corner.
Sounded hard.
Puck's going to pop loose. Hudson down there, still grinding back there. Lincoln's going to get the pass, and they're going to break out, and Lincoln's going to reverse direction. Good stick there by Axel to get that in the passing lane and slow down that pass. Centering pass there. Puck's down there in the crease. Another shot. And Quinn. Hudson comes up. Axel comes up with the loose puck as that's going to go. He's going to take that behind the net. Axel's pass, he's going to chip it up to Baylor. And Baylor is just going to fire this thing down, and that's going to roll down. Lincoln's going to play it. Good Lincoln's going to clear it, and they're going to come down in the zone. Lincoln's going to skate this down. Tyler getting a stick on it. Max coming over. Back Puck back into the zones. Lincoln centering pass shot. Rebound, that's going to hit Quinn, and puck still loose down there quick. Another shot, that's going to hit James. James has it, and he's just going to chip it out. Lincoln's got to regroup. James picks his pocket. James got rush. Quick shot, quick shot. Oh, James doesn't get the shot off. As Lincoln runs him down, and Lincoln quickly reverses direction. Their skater falls. Addie quickly tries to get out to Tyler. Tyler doesn't get it off his stick in time, and Lincoln turns it around and fires it back in for an offsides. Max on the face-off. Face-off goes back to Lincoln, and Lincoln gets it across, and they're just going to send it down deep. Addie's going to go behind the net, and she's going to try to work it up the boards to James. Lincoln makes the move around one, back to the point man. They're going to fire a shot. That's going to miss wide. Tyler's going to play the puck off the boards, and that's not going to go anywhere, and Lincoln's going to quickly come up with it. Tyler chips it up, tries to chip it up the boards to Max. Max tries to poke it out, doesn't, and Lincoln turns around and sends it back in. We got to break it out, guys. Scouts just wrap it around the boards and just soft dump it down to get some fresh bodies out. Lincoln quickly reverses direction, and they're coming into their zone with some speed. Lincoln breaks it down, and that's going to bounce off the boards. Now it's a foot race after it. Beckham's going after it, and not quite in time, and that's going to get an icing call.
Let's go. Gotta wake up. Let's go.
Let's go, Blue. Stop watching the puck and attack. Let's go. Ivan with face-off. Lincoln wins. Lincoln's shot from the point. That's going to hit a skate. Ooh, Scouts avoid a big one there after that hits the deflection. Puck's still down there low, dribbling into the middle. Lincoln tries to get it in deep. Centering pass there. John sees that, and he's got some room up the right side. John working it down the right side, and he's going to get it in deep. John making a move, round one. Centering pass there, hits the goalie, and that's going to draw a whistle. Yeah. Solid shot behind us. Looks like one by Lincoln, and they're just going to turn this thing around and fire it down, and that's going to dribble in front of Quinn, and Lincoln skater is going to charge Quinn, and he's going to get called. So 8:10 left. Scouts are going on the power play there. After the Lincoln players tried to ice Quinn.
That was a bonehead move for sure. We'll take it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we'll take it. So face off by Baylor. Ella with the puck. Ella tries to get it over to Axel. Bad pass, and Axel doesn't get the shot off, but he sends it down deep. Hudson with the puck, and he's going to lose it behind the net, and now Lincoln's going to skate this out. Lincoln's got some speed, and Lincoln's going to split the D and draw the penalty and score. Damn, Rabbits.
That kid's got some speed.
So that'll tie it 2-2. Lincoln gets the shorthanded goal here. So Scott's still on the power play here as they split the D and bring it right up to the net. So Baylor in the face-off, and that goes back to Addie. Addie stands on the pass, and then she gets some quick pressure, and then Lincoln just turns around and sends us down deep. Hoagie with the puck now, and Hoagie's got some room down the near side, and he's going to try to skate this up. And Hudson comes over, and there's going to, looks like Souths are going to go on the penalty now because of a slashing. And so we take our power play opportunity and flush it down the toilet with that. And now we'll get some 4-on-4 action here. So face off one, and Addie gets it, and she's just going to fire it down, and that's going to go for icing, and we're going to do it all over again. Come on, we have to break it out with a purpose. Can't just fire it down the other side, guys. Let's go. Face-off goes back to Addie, and Addie soft dumps it down off the boards, and that's probably going to go for, nope, not enough to get for icing. Lincoln's got to go back to play it. Lincoln moving the puck around. Max trying to get a stick on it. James trying to tie it up. Lincoln skates it down. Lincoln tries to get around John, and he gets a stick on it and sends that to the corner. Addie down there grinding against it. Lincoln with the puck. John goes back, gets a stick on it. Knocks it down to the far side boards. Lincoln still trying to skate this around. Lincoln comes up with the deflection, and quick shot there. That hits Quinn. Max trying to come up with the loose puck, and he's going to turn around and fire it back to Lincoln. Lincoln with it at the point. Lincoln fans out there. Addie had it for a brief moment and loses it, and she's just going to send it down for icing. Like,
time to get some fresh legs out there.
Like we're not helping ourselves by just firing it down the other side. Like, we need to break it out. Face off there, won by Lincoln. Lincoln fires a shot, and Quinn sees that all the way in and gets a stick on it, and that sends that down to the corner. Puck's behind the net. Lincoln trying to come up with it. Baylor with it now. Baylor's going to skate this out. Scouts are on the penalty kill now for about 20 seconds. Lincoln's going to skate this down into the zone. It's going to try to split the D. Big click.
Did Baylor just body that kid?
Skate that down into some traffic there. Lincoln with the puck, and they're going to try to center that.
PK. Back to full
Penalty
strength.
killed. Lincoln player takes a fall, and we're going to get a whistle.
He's out.
Body right there.
Man, Baylor lowered the boom on that kid. That was nice body.
Baylor's hit. That's called leverage.
An organized
so
cheering.
Scouts are actually, so there's a penalty on the play. Scouts are still on the penalty kill here for the start of a new fresh
they got
90
Baylor
seconds.
for that, huh?
That's what it looks like. Lincoln's going to turn around, skate it back down. Hoagie's going to try to chip it up off the boards. Puck's out to Tyler. Tyler's got some room, and he's going to try to get it across center ice, and he's going to get tied up, and
It's going
looks
84.
like we're going to get a hooking call. So
4-on-4 hockey.
So we got some 4-on-4 hockey as Lincoln gets called for a hooking here. So 5:32 left. So we'll have 4-on-4 action here for about 1:08, and then the Scouts will have about 20 seconds of a power play. So the Scouts are trying to figure out where to go for the lineup. I don't know. So Tyler on the face-off now. Face-off is going to get tied up there in the circle. Puck's going to jump out to John. John, quick shot, and that's going to hit a Lincoln skater. He doesn't feel like he doesn't feel too well after that. John with it, and he fires it down. That's going to hit a stick and go down. Icing's waved off there as it deflected off the stick. Tyler down with it in the corner. Tyler trying to work it to Max. Max chips it up, and we're going to get another whistle. I don't know. I couldn't see down there in the corner. There's like...
Well, there's a Lincoln skater making his way to the box, so I think we might...
So it looks like we're going to get some 4-on-3 action here.
And 5-on-3 for 22 seconds. See if we can capitalize.
So face off there, won by Lincoln, and Lincoln's got the puck behind the net, and they're going to try to fire it down. Addy keeps it in. Addy fires a shot on net from long range, and that's going to miss wide. Max with the puck behind the net, and he's going to reverse directions. Use your point, people. Max back to Addy. Addy fires a shot. That's going to hit a body and bounce wide. Hudson with it. He's going to turn around and try to fire it back in. Lincoln with the puck now, and they're going to try to skate this out. Go, Max!
You have to back check.
Lincoln fires a shot. That's going to hit Quinn and covered up. What are we doing looking at the puck? Either get off the ice or forecheck.
So Scouts are back to full strength. Line change. Baylor back out of the naughty box. 19 seconds left on the first penalty, and then we'll be 5-on-4 for us.
Face off there. Axel tries to chip it up to Hudson. That pass doesn't connect. Lincoln's able to keep it in. Lincoln's going to skate this down, and Baylor's going to chip this out. Lincoln still has the puck, and Lincoln's going to chip it down. Hoagie with it, and he's going to try to skate this out. Boys, you got to pass the puck. Hoagie's still with it. And he's just going to turn it around, fire it down to Lincoln, and Lincoln's going to hold the line, so there goes the 5-on-3. And we got about 6 seconds left, and Lincoln's going to be back to full strength. So looks like we're replicating the Canadian hockey team here, and as Lincoln's going to skate this down, and they're going to fire a shot, and Quinn's going to see that all the way in.
Thank God for Quinn.
Yeah. At some point, we got to get the right side out.
Stop 12!
Face off there, won by Lincoln. Lincoln back to the point. There's fire a shot. That's going to hit Quinn. And rebound's going to go to the near side boards. Lincoln slap shot there, and that's going to miss wide. Puck's going to wrap around. Beckham's going to try to kick it out, and he does. Jackson gets a stick on it, but Lincoln turns around, fires it down. Addy's going to do the first one there for it. Addy reverses direction, and she's just going to bounce this off the boards to Beckham. Beckham's going to get tied up, and Addy's just going to try to chip it up to Ivan. Ivan's got some room down the left side.
Middle. Oh my God.
Ivan's pass there doesn't connect with Jackson. Jackson fires a shot, and that's going to miss wide. Lincoln moving the puck around. Jackson comes up with it. He makes a move around one. He fires a shot. That's going to hit a Lincoln skater bounce, and that's going to deflect. Lincoln's going to skate this down. Lincoln makes a move around one. Good stick lift there by John to break that shot up. Lincoln's backhand, that's going to sail wide. Johns comes up to the loose puck, and John's got some room, and his pass up to Ari doesn't connect. Gets a stick on the ice. Lincoln retreats and goes back, and Scouts get some fresh legs out there. 2 minutes left. Ella with it, but Scouts didn't get back in time, and so they're going to get the offsides whistle.
Really exciting game behind us. Sioux City and Des Moines going at it.
Yeah, say there's a camera here you're rocking. Face off there, won by Lincoln. Lincoln tries to chip it up. Max trying to get a stick on it. Tyler trying to chase after it. And Lincoln sends this down deep. Look at his own Hoagie over there. He tries to wrap it around. Lincoln's there. James trying to get a stick on a centering pass there. That gets cut down in the middle. Lincoln tries to follow that centering pass up. That shot goes wide. Puck's loose. Max trying to skate this out, and he's going to take a big hit. Lincoln chips this back out to the point, and their point man is going to send this back down. 90 seconds left. Tyler with the puck. Tyler's pass doesn't connect, and James comes over. Get it deep! James tries to chip it down, and Lincoln comes up with the loose puck at the blue line. Scouts have to regroup. Get it. Let's just sit there and watch it.
Let's go! You gotta move!
Come on. Face off there, and that goes to puck goes over to John. John's got some room down the side, and he's going to just chip it down and send it down deep. 50 seconds left. Hudson and Baylor battling down there. Baylor centering pass to John. John's in the crease. John fires a shot that hits a body and gets flexed wide. Puck goes back to Hoagie. Hoagie with time. Hoagie fires a shot. That's going to miss wide. And shot, and that's going to deflect up in the air. Lincoln's got some room, and they're going to skate this down. 30 seconds left. They fire a shot. That's going to good save by Quinn. Hoagie comes up with the loose puck. Hoagie chips it up to Lincoln. Lincoln turns around, fires it down. Hoagie with the puck now. 18 seconds. Pass to Ari. Ari just backhands it down like. And we're going to get called for too many men. Unbelievable.
3-2 with 6 seconds left. Just a series of unfortunate events. And the neutral zone there.
Six seconds left, down one. And that's going to do it.
Scouts going to fall to the Stars, 3-2. Thanks for watching. We are back in Kansas City for our final tournament next weekend. I don't think we have Friday games. I think we start Saturday morning, if I remember. But check with your families, check your schedules. Thanks for watching.